Alright, welcome back. Today we're replacing the fuel pump on a GL 450. It's the passenger side, second row seat. It's got some glue on it. The MLs are the same as the GL. Take the seat off, you got the bolts there. I took it to Mercedes to find out what was wrong. They took it all apart for me, so yeah, I got away with it. There's the canister lid, if you will, to the tank. That is for the fuel pump. The prime pump that I will change after I get it running is under that seat. Yeah, tell me about it, ain't a bitch. So, what I'm gonna do is, gotta make sure you disconnect the battery. And the lid's plastic. You get another lid with it. So if you break that one, it's no big deal. You need a dead blow of some kind. I found this on the side of the road, and it won't throw a spark, so we're cool with that. I'm using this screwdriver, but I'm gonna have to cover it up with something because I don't have a brass screwdriver or nothing to do it. Or you can spend the $20 to buy the damn tool. $20 towards the pump because the pump is like $400. So yeah. And you got to make sure the seat's all the way up. Not really, you just pull some of that stuff out. I'm pulling the little battery out of there because the battery's messed up. So that'll be some other time. So right now I'm just going to disconnect the cable right there and get started. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I got tired of the righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, so I dug into it, and I broke it. I wouldn't recommend this. I would recommend that you buy the tool, but I can break shit pretty easy and do pretty good at it, so I did what I did. But I recommend you buy the tool. And keep in mind, this is under pressure. Make sure you take the fuel cap out. And if I have to tell you to fucking take the whatchamacallit off too, then you shouldn't even be doing this shit. There's a double ring. So if you do what I did and break it, be careful not to break the secondary ring. Secondary ring, you'll have a lot of problems getting that bitch sealed. Give me a second, I'll show you what the secondary ring looks like. This is the secondary ring. And this secondary ring has to be stationary. So if this whole thing is spinning, then you ain't doing nothing. So you got to be able to hold this ring and spin this one at the same time. That's why I recommend you buy the tool. I wasn't worried about it, so I got more problems to deal with. So that's that. Alright, next thing is you got to pull all this shit out. Carefully pull all this shit out. It is gasoline, so you got to remember that. What you're looking at, you got to disconnect those connectors right there. They have a pressure clip that you just push in and pull. Real simple. Then you got to take the wires out of that, but don't break that. take your time with this. You ain't in no hurry. All right, now here comes the fun part. Got a bunch of hoses and everything that you got to disconnect. There's a connector there. It's got a pressure clip. So all you do is hold it and you kind of tug on it. You don't want to pull it out. Okay. Try to keep the connectors out of the gas if you can help it. I'm trying to find some way I can leave this. It's where alright, close enough. Then you have this here. It's got a clip on it. Be careful not to break the clip, or you'll hate life. See if I got something small enough to get it off with. Nope, I'm gonna need something else. And I just broke it. See if I can get the other piece off. Got it. I didn't break it too bad. It'll still go back on and hold, but the way it looks, that it's meant to be replaced. I'm getting gas every goddamn. Shove all these damn hoses in there because they're not going to come out with it. And then you got the hoses that are entwined into this damn wiring harness. I don't know whose dumbass idea that was. That wasn't very intelligent. To say the least. turning it upside down to get all the fuel out of it that I can. My big ass hands doesn't like to let shit work. Alright. Okay, now we got that out of the way. I'm gonna go check, see which one's which. Alright, I'm going to show you the difference. That's the prime pump. That's the pump I'm pulling. That's the Mercedes part number right there for that one. And that's the one I'm pulling. And it looks like everything is an all-in-one. So anything else I tear up that's on the other one, it should be good. Here's what I'm doing. You got two hoses. One there, and that's for the little one. And that's what I'm doing. Actually three, because the one I broke the tip on goes on top of that right there. So I'm putting the little one on, and then I'm putting the other one on. But I just can't. Just got to be careful, and it really doesn't go no certain way too much, just the way it is. But you got to remember the orientation of the pump, the way it came, the way it was when you pulled it out. Okay, now time to put the other piece back on that it broke. See, the clip is in still good shape, so I should be able to slide it in there. But I'm pretty sure it's designed to fucking as a one-use thing. That's the way it looks. So you just gotta fight with it to get the clip back in. Hopefully I don't have to do this dumb shit again. And you gotta be careful pushing it in so you don't break it on the way in. Alright, it's in and it's locked. Trying to keep all these damn wires out of this fluid, the fuel. It's kind of hard. Alright, now you take this and you plug it back in. Back up underneath where it was on the other one. And you take the little green and black one and put it right next to it, just like you took it out. And this one's pretty self-explanatory. This only goes in one way. And this is your spring load here. So that's what holds that pressure on it. Alright. Here's another thing you kind of want to do. They don't tell you to do it, but I've learned from dealing with different rubber gaskets. Take you a little bit of the fuel and rub it to lubricate this. You put this bad boy on. You can use spit, whichever, but you need to lubricate this right here. And I haven't seen it in none of the videos, and it helps get a better seal on it. It's going to suck if you have to pull it back off, but I'm telling you, it won't rip your seal. So that's what you need to do. Alright, now that I got this bad boy in, you put that in there, put this little thing in there. Now you got your spring. Now you're ready to go. Now the easy part is done. Get this bad boy back in without messing up the float valve. Is the hard part. You gotta be very careful, because you mess that sending unit up, and you're gonna be ass out like a mug. And then you just work it in. Take it easy. You got all the time in the world. This should be the only thing you're focusing on. Turn your phone off if you got to. Ignore everybody in the world, because right now this is the most important thing you'll be doing. Because if you mess this up, you're gonna have to do it again. And man, is it a pain in the ass the second time around. And see, and that's all there is to it on that part. Now, you take the ring, and if you notice, it's got kind of chunks in it. You should have put this before you put the pump, but I didn't, because it's easier for me to do it secondary than it was to do it beforehand because of what I'm doing. Okay. And all it does is goes up under this lip that you'll notice when you take it off. And it's got to go back on just like so. It's got to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Alright, get my wires back down there. Make sure everything is like it's supposed to be. And this is a one-way fit. See that little lip? Let me get over here. This lip right here, this lip has to fit on that. So you'll have to turn the mechanism, ring or whatever the hell you want to call it, to fit your filter. See, everything fits a certain way. Damn it. Okay, now you're ready to put the new ring on that comes with. Came with a new gasket too. Oh shit, do everything. Okay, scratch that. Yeah, it comes with everything. So you can take and put all the new shit on, or not. I am, since I got it, because I hadn't opened it yet, so I didn't know. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just do this real quick. So, I mean, because my video's kind of long, yada yada, you know what I'm saying? Take this, put that on there, like so, and then you can tighten it back down, righty-tighty, and that's all there is to it. Alright? I ain't gonna put you through the hell of me changing this again. But that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. The hard part is pulling this cap off. Thanks for stopping by.